Welcome back to Diamond Facets. I'm Colleen McNamara here with Worcester Red Sox first baseman Niko Kavadas. We're catching up on the sports section here in Bedlam Book Cafe. Let's hear more about Niko's Notre Dame legacy and his golf game. You grew up in Indiana, just 10 minutes away from Notre Dame. What do you remember most about going to so many sports games as a kid?
Ooh, I remember going to the football games on Saturdays and tailgating with all of my family and friends, and going to the baseball games in the spring and watching guys like Aaron Heilman and Jeff Samardzija pitch, and seeing guys like Samardzija and Golden Tate play on Saturdays in the football stadium, and then during the week in baseball. It was a really, really cool experience.
Your grandpa, over a dozen siblings, all Notre Dame diehard fans. What did they teach you about passion for the school?
Yeah, there's 16 of them, and my grandfather almost never misses a women's basketball game. He's the biggest Notre Dame women's basketball fan in the world. So he instilled that love for Notre Dame in me, and I'm really happy he did.
Grandpa, on the other side, your dad's side, is actually a professor there. What subject did he teach?
He was a physics professor, yes.
All right. Did that correlate to baseball at all?
No, not really. No.
What was that feeling of living your dream playing baseball for Notre Dame?
It was awesome. Notre Dame doesn't have the warmest climate, so there were a bunch of games that we played that were mid 30s, low 40s, and in times like that there are only 10 or 12 people in the stands, and I was lucky enough that 6 or 7 of them were related to me, being so close to home. So it was really, really cool to go and play at a place where my family could come and support me almost every single day.
Do you remember your family's emotions surrounding your commitment?
Yeah, I was mulling over a few offers, and I think my parents knew they wanted me to go to Notre Dame, but they wouldn't tell me that. And when I came to the decision on my own, they were really, really excited.
Let you decide, but give you hints. Besides supporting the Irish, the Kavadas household, big family game nights, super competitive. What are the top 3 games in your household?
Ooh, every year at Christmas time on New Year's Eve, we do a big murder mystery, and that's always a lot of fun. We play a lot of darts. Indiana winters get pretty cold, so we spend a lot of time in the basement, and darts is a really big one. And growing up, we played a lot of ping pong. We don't play a whole lot anymore, but ping pong was really, really big growing up.
What would you say you're best at?
Oof. I would say I'm best at darts, yeah.
Is there one in the clubhouse?
There's not a dartboard
Probably
in the clubhouse.
too dangerous.
No, yeah,
right.
we could work on that.
But you would win. You would beat everyone. You have a younger brother. Mm-hmm. Anything that he beats you at?
Oh, he beats me in a lot of things. He's more good looking than I am. There's one. He's got good chat. He graduated in 3 years. He's really, really smart. So, yeah, he's good at a lot.
Well, something that you guys can agree upon is football. You have long chats about football.
Absolutely.
How's the team looking this year?
Notre Dame's looking good. I'm excited about Sam Hartman. I think Marcus Freeman's going to do a really, really good job when he gets all of his recruits in there, and things should be coming together now. And like I've mentioned to you prior, we're really big Chicago Bears fans, and my little brother is the biggest believer in Justin Fields in the world. So I hope he's right, and I hope he plays a really good season and we win a bunch of games this year.
Something that connects you and your sister. You help her out, your younger sister, in the kitchen. What's something you bake with her?
Her specialty would be her strawberry shortcake. It's, an angel food cake layered with a vanilla frosting and a bunch of strawberries, and then an entire another layer of that on top, and it's absolutely incredible. She does a phenomenal job with it.
Perfect for the summertime, 4th of July.
Yeah, we have neighbors that'll come over like for birthday parties and request her to make it for them, and they'll pay her a fee, and it's awesome. She loves it.
Can't leave your older sister out. You mentioned she was kind of a guinea pig. What have you learned from her?
Yeah, she was the first sibling to grow up through the household, so she really helped me in terms of like, how do you navigate getting in trouble, when's the right time to talk to mom, when's the right time to talk to dad. So having her go through it before I did was really helpful.
Another sport you're passionate about is golf. Over the All-Star break, you golfed 95 holes. What made you take that on?
Yeah, I think golf is something that I do with my family that, lets me get away from the rest of the world, and it's just us out on the course and competing against one another and competing against ourselves. And real quick, that's another thing, my brother beats me in every time. He's a phenomenal golfer. But we got out there and we played, I think, 35 holes on my first day home and 60 on my second day home. So we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun.
You mentioned you golf with your family.
Mm-hmm.
Your dad actually has his own golf cart.
He does, yeah. He's wanted a golf cart for like 25 years, and maybe 3 or 4 years ago he finally went all in, and I think he's really happy he did.
How fun is that?
It's been so much fun. On the course that we play back home on Mondays, it's closed to the members, but since we have our own cart, we can kind of pop out there and play, and there's no one in front of us slowing down, and he'll play by himself in like an hour and 45 minutes. He'll knock out 18 holes, and he absolutely loves it that way.
Plenty of opportunities to get lots of swings in,
Mm-hmm.
especially non-dominant. You're a righty with golf sometimes.
That's right. Yeah, I played golf left-handed my whole life, and then, I found it messing with my baseball swing a little bit. So in about September of last year, I ordered some right-handed clubs and been taking that head on, and it's been a lot of fun reteaching myself how to play the game.
So did that come after practicing switch hitting for baseball?
Yeah, I grew up switch hitting up until I got to high school. My dad wanted me to switch hit, and we would take probably 80% of my swings left-handed, and then the last 20% or so I would take right-handed. And I think it's good for your back, it's good for your spine, it helps you decompress from rotating in the same direction all the time. But I think it's really helped me with my golf game too, because I'm used to rotating in that direction.
Ambidextrous.
Trying to be.
Any books that stood out to you at Bedlam?
Yeah, Bill Bryson's A Short History of Nearly Everything is actually the most recent book I read. So that one really popped out when I just saw it there maybe 10 or 15 minutes ago.
Well, thank you so much for your time, for being here. So cool to learn more about the Notre Dame legacy, and keep up the good golf.
Awesome. Thanks, Colleen.
That wraps up the 7th Diamond Facet. Tune in next time to see what other WooSox players are up to.